Um, Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and all protocols observed. I'm here on behalf of my minister, Mr. Eliud Owalo, who was not able to travel. But I can assure you that he's properly and ably represented. So we were requested to issue a short statement on the challenges of universal broadband connectivity and problems in the regulatory sector in Kenya. I think a lot of that has been said since yesterday and today. We are more or less aligned. There's nothing new. So the quest to avail universal broadband connectivity presents countries with practical realities on the issues that must be borne in mind. In Kenya, as a country, we are very diverse in terms of geography, as well as socioeconomic development. And the most unconnected people are those in marginalized, semi-arid, hard-to-reach, poor regions of the country. And to achieve universal broadband connectivity, our aim, therefore, is to pursue an inclusive digital transformation agenda. For example, under our ambitious program of rolling out 100,000 kilometers of fiber optic cable across the country, we will have to prioritize some of these areas. If you look at the map of Kenya, you'll find that the upper north is actually the entire of the upper north, which covers the largest geographical area, has poor connectivity or poor penetration of connectivity compared to the southern part, which forms the other half of the country. And this program of 100,000 kilometers fiber optic connectivity aims to address some of those shortcomings. But one of the challenges, of course, we are faced with is the cost of such an ambitious program. It is estimated that about $2 billion US dollars will be required to be able to fully implement the 100,000 kilometer digital highway fiber optic project. The budget requirements are significantly high in light of other competing interests, and this makes the case for collaboration between the industry and government to advance the agenda of universal connectivity. The other challenge, of course, experienced in the agenda of universal connectivity is a lack of adequate supporting infrastructure such as energy and road infrastructure. Even where there's opportunity to utilize the Universal Service Fund to roll out connectivity, poor infrastructure is affected in such areas, which contribute significantly to delays in project implementation. And of course, we have to contend with the challenge of lack of accessibility to smart devices. With 98% of the Kenyan population having the opportunity to connect to the internet, more than 45% cannot connect because of lack of access to affordable smart devices. Paraphrasing His Excellency President Dr. William Ruto, the true last mile is actually when a smart device is in the hand of every ordinary citizen. Last but not least, digital content remains a challenge for many citizens. As we invest in connectivity infrastructure, there's need to think about connectivity in more practical terms. And we believe that automating government services is one way of addressing the digital content deficit. Kenya has prioritized the digitization of over 5,000 government services by June 2023. If successful, this will contribute significantly to what we call meaningful connectivity for all. So on our end, we are committed to this agenda of digital transformation, trying as much as possible to focus on inclusivity, looking at communities in marginalized, semi-arid areas, and powering them with proper connectivity, with government services being digitized as a way of enhancing that, the agenda of connectivity. What can we do together? As you see the scope and the challenges that we are faced with, collaboration becomes critical. working closely with regional partners in advancing this agenda, as well as inviting more and more private sector investment in this particular field, especially in the era of 5G agenda. Kenya is among the first countries to roll out the 5G roadmap. But the rolling out, from a regulatory point of view, of course, we've set the stage for everyone, but the operators seem to be lagging behind. This coming month, we expect one of the operators to start rolling out the 5G network. Last year, about June, we had one of the main operators trying to roll out the 5G network. We are still looking at the data in terms of implication of the same when it comes to availing meaningful connectivity to citizens. We remain open to work with like-minded entities to share insights and lessons on how we can jointly advance this agenda of connectivity. Thank you very much.